Floyd and he was me,
Yeah.
he wouldn't never have to fight again because that exhibition shit,
Yeah.
as me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get 100+ million for it.
Right.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Right.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes. Got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it. This channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdueboxing shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme's sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. "4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family. How y'all feeling on this good Thursday? We back to build on this good boxing and give it its just due. You already know you catch this on the playback, man. Smash the like button, sub to the channel, turn your notifications on. Come say what up to the fam. How y'all feeling today, man? Shout out to my guy Ace, man. Always in the building, man. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Salute to you, man. We're going to build on a couple things, man. I got a little slight migraine, but we're going to get through this boxing build, man. We got Oscar back at it, running his trap. We got his little clapback Thursdays going on. We got Devin Haney still talking about not getting paid. We got this situation with Brian Norman and Boots going on. And B. Norman and his pops on with, on IG Live now with Zab, Mill City, and Jaleel Hackett. And they all chopping it up, talking about this situation. Turns out that Boots, I don't know, Boots might have been misled. What's good with y'all, man? I know it's early, man. Notifications popping on through. What's good with it, man? How you feeling, bro? Trying to see his beat, B. Norman and Duck. Oh, yeah. Nah, from what I hear, it's not. He not. Look, we could tune into it because they still live right now. They still live now talking about it. So look, let's talk about it. Let's listen into it, man.
That will make the most sense. At this point right now, we're giving away the referees. We're giving away just like we did it in San Diego. We're giving away everything. Again, like I said, I just experienced this shit. The fucking commission after my son knocked him out while everybody was in the ring, kicked me out the ring. That's how much they didn't like us, bro. Who the fuck? You gotta pay us to deal with that kind of shit. You gotta pay us for that. Come on, bro. We should have we the champs. He the youngest champ in boxing. Jaleel, did you know that? Wait, did you know that, Jaleel? He's the youngest champion in boxing. The youngest world champion in boxing. Wow. Ben Rodriguez is next. Ben Rodriguez is 24. My son 23. Hey, don't you like the? I feel like right now y'all should defend. Y'all first time defense should be at motherfucking State Farm Arena. Everybody say that, but again, we obviously we gotta prove who we are. Let everybody know that the motherfucking flu, knock some people tops off, and make it happen. Then we gonna do what we gotta do to gain our respect. Cause we gonna take our respect. We don't get opportunity. We don't get opportunity. Yeah, we don't get them same opportunities everybody else get.
Lonnie,
you know what I'm saying?
Family, how you
had
feeling,
the
bro?
hard road forever. Like motherfuckers don't like me.
It's the reason why we had to pull up on you. It's the reason why we had to pull up on Boots. It's the reason why we had to pull up on all these fighters. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gotta pull up.
We give y'all the credit. Y'all do y'all thing. It's the reason why we pull up.
But we coming. Yeah, we coming.
We ain't got nobody pulling up on us.
We coming. We gotta come. We gotta do the
pull up. I've been trying to pull up since before you had the build.
No, he talking about that. He talking about like sparring and shit like that. That's what I'm talking about.
What was your question?
Well,
No. They said they won the title at 23 years old. It was the youngest champion, right?
Today.
Mike Tyson won it at 20.
No. I said today. I'm talking about today.
Okay.
Yeah, active champions. Active.
Correct you on that.
Yeah, no, I knew that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you got a lot of people that won the shit. Yeah, I think a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm just talking about right now. He's the youngest in boxing today.
Don't you think like there should be norm if you take the low money now and you win?
Talk y'all talk.
I'm not. You Jaleel, listen to me, dog. You gotta stop.
What about this? What about if
Wait, don't be his voice. He don't want us to come up.
Wait a minute, Pop. Same deal, different location. Is that possible?
Yeah, the one they count off of the with different location. Absolutely. Yes.
Always good.
The one they count. Yes. The one they just counted with. Yes. Yes.
I like what you just did, Zab, right there. I like what
you just did. Yes. Yes.
He said it.
Yeah, the one they just counted with. The one they just counted with. Absolutely. Yes.
That's big, baby. This is big. That's big.
Yeah.
I'm riding with you now.
Yeah.
I like that.
Did you hear what I said? The one that they came back with offer. The one they came back with in a different location, we absolutely would, huh?
Right. The last offer that they counted with.
Yes, sir. We will. Hell yeah, we will. In a heartbeat.
We gotta fight, y'all.
In a heartbeat.
Melanin Queen, peace to the queen.
That's
How
all
y'all feeling
I'm
today?
saying. Ain't no use this fight can't be made. Ain't no use this fight can't be made.
So,
no reason this fight can't be made.
Okay. Good now, man.
Go right after the fight. Go how you say it's gonna go. It's only right that you give me
I really didn't say how it's gonna go. I said no matter what, my boy gonna be raised his hand victorious. That's what I'm telling you. So I really didn't say how the fight gonna go. He gonna find a way to win, like he always find a way to win.
I like that.
So look,
It's Brian Norman Sr., by the way, y'all, and B. Norman in the back too. Jaleel Hackett.
They said win or lose, you still getting that.
You don't get that word. You 21 years old. Listen, Jaleel, you 21 years old. Y'all in boxing at the same time. Y'all around the same way. Whether it's because you're a big boy. So whether it's at 47 to 54, because I got suspicion that you're gonna outgrow your 47 in a minute. We're gonna come get you at 54, I believe. I don't believe you're gonna be at 47, bro. I don't. I just don't.
If I'm at 54 before y'all and y'all make it up there, because I know. Once I get
you
to
will
54,
be.
I'll be the first.
Yeah, you talking about the Boots fight,
And we appreciate the opportunity. I thank you. I appreciate the opportunity. But yeah. I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be at 47 while we there. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think he'll be that long. Your ass was Skeletor the other day, bro.
Hey, I make it happen though. I make it happen. I get down there for as long as I gotta be down there.
Yeah, but you can't stop goddamn, you can't stop Mother Nature though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow.
Hey, Joe, let me know in a perfect world at 154 pounds, what would you do with Brian Norman Jr.?
I'm gonna stop him.
Yo, Zap, I seen this sparring. I know, but I want to see.
His face was sunken in. Yeah, he looked a little. He did. I ain't like it. I ain't like it, Aisha. I ain't like how his face looked.
Nah, I can't do that.
He rehydrated well though.
Can't do that. I mean, it was. I can't do that.
They sparred several times. So what you don't know what I don't know what
do you think?
I just know one time you had a white shirt on, Brian.
Huh? Yeah, we can't remember when it was 2019, 2020.
I didn't even watch. I just looked at it. I was like, oh, Brian Norman.
Probably 2019, 20. It probably 2019, 2020.
How many times? How about Mill City?
How many times?
What was the one that went down?
Twice, 3 times?
I think it was 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times.
Why you bought it? Why you bought it up if you didn't want to speak? Who was the guy?
Fate was good, my guy. How you feeling, bro?
I seen it. Who was the? I seen the sparring. Who was the guy that went down with the blue shirt on?
Who went down? I don't remember nobody getting dropped the sparring.
Nobody go down.
I didn't see that. I'm trying to read. I didn't see that.
Zab out here.
I'm about to say you bought it up.
Zab out here instigate.
You ain't bring it up on accident.
Nah, hey, look. Hey, we can't say in one breath sparring. We can't say in one breath sparring and sparring in another breath.
He asked about a counter offer, and he said the one they just sent. He said in a different location, and he said, yeah, absolutely, they'd do it. So I was trying to screen record this before I got up here because it was some good stuff he was talking about, but he basically was shooting it down. Like he said, they didn't turn nothing down. He's like, Boots sitting up there like he a boogeyman. He not. Like, ain't nobody scared of you. They like, man, they been going to people, pulling up on people getting his work. So ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? They saying, hey, they that first offer, they felt like it wasn't serious. It wasn't in good faith or whatever he was saying. So he let it be known. Look, they ain't ducking no smoke. B. Norman in the back talking too. So I like this.
Remember this.
We're gonna talk about that Keyshawn situation too.
Remember, I've already said on every interview, I give credit. If you haven't heard, I give credit to you, and I give credit to Boots Bozy for upping my son game to where it is today.
Shout out to Najee, man. I like B. Norman, man. Good dude, man. Easy to interview. Smart kid, too.
So y'all not going to give me a chance to win a belt at 47 before I outgrow it? Y'all going to hold the one belt.
Y'all saying that.
And then y'all saying, oh, the other nigga that you could get a belt from, you scared of? So y'all going to hold the one belt hostage.
No, we ain't doing it like that, bro.
Y'all just straight like, yeah, you don't want to fight him, but you scared of.
No, we're not doing that to you, bro. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Keeping it a bean, nigga, I'd still be on the shelf if it wasn't for Boots and them.
No, we ain't doing it like that, bro.
Real quick, man. Halim, I don't know why y'all do this. Why y'all come in searching for arguments. But in this case, he ain't just his coach. He say his manager and all that. So he wear a different hat. He ain't just his coach.
I gotta
make that clear.
I gotta pick I
Gertz was good, my guy.
Give Bozy this credit.
Trying to box him out, right?
He did the same thing he just did for Jaleel for us for Showtime. He did the exact same thing. He went to Steven Espinoza, because we was blackballed. I think because of that Tank shit, because of that Tank situation. So he went to Showtime and beat up Tank. He beat up Tank 3 times.
Oh, whoa. He said B. Norman beat up Tank 3 times. Uh-oh.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, typically a coach is not gonna make a fight. That's the truth. But when they also managing a fighter as well, this father-son dynamic a little bit different.
What reason would Javante Davis have of photoshopping my son's nose as being big?
Irvin Macmillan Films, my guy. Aisha ain't going. Queen said BS.
Y'all can look this up. In fact, I'm gonna do this with this platform because I told you
beat up Tank 3 times.
I'm gonna do this part real quick. I'm gonna do y'all some research. Y'all can take notes and do this for me. He had a fight scheduled around February, March 2020. What was that? 2021. 21. He had sparring set up. Yeah, February 2021. He had a fight set up, a supposed fight set up February or March, some around 2021. Look this up. He came to Georgia for sparring on February the 1st. He told Mustafa to call sparring to the gym. I didn't know. My son had already touched him up when he was 16 years old. He didn't know
Queens
that
ain't going.
Mustafa was going to call B. B is the best thing in Georgia around Tank weight. So he didn't know Mustafa was going to call B. So imagine I was shocked because B had already touched him up when he was 16. I was like, Tank ain't come back to give us no fucking work. So when that motherfucker called us back, he was like, yeah, no, Tank wants some work. You want some work, this day, that day, at this time. Hell yeah, we going to be there. We get in that motherfucker. Tank got B got blood all over his shirt from Tank. The whole nine. You can look this up. It was a whole fucking epidemic. World Combat Sports was there. It was a whole lot of people doing a whole lot of interviews. Showbiz doing interviews. It was a whole lot of motherfuckers doing a whole lot of interviews. One thing you would never hear about that sparring is Tank whoop my son ass. You gonna hear B got the best of him. You're going to hear it was dog work, and that's it. One thing you don't hear is Tank whoop my son ass. That tells you everything you need to know. Let me fast forward. I got to finish. Let me finish. Three times.
Keep going. Let's talk about it.
February the 1st, 2021 was the first time. They come back with all the excuses. Yeah, man. Tank was out partying. That was a Monday. Tank was out partying last night. Said that he want to spar again. This is on Tuesday. They called. He want to spar again Tuesday. Wednesday.
Hey, I'm gonna cut you off, Coach. Hey, I got one question. Was Coach Calvin there?
No.
Oh, so Tank was just out on the limb then.
Yeah, Tank was just.
Yeah, Tank not Tank without coach.
That also answers my question. So fighters don't typically spar without their coaches. But I know a young boy that be sparring on a regular without no coaching. None.
A whole bunch of motherfuckers that he had to do KP.
Interesting.
He had to do KP.
That nigga KP ain't a coach. KP,
Mike Biggs was good with it. He had 47.
I'm telling y'all the people. He had a lot of niggas with him. He had a whole film crew. He had a film crew with him, which he shut down when he realized he was sparring my son. He did not let the film crew record. Like the whole nine. This shit was documented. Go back and look. February the 1st. Listen, let me finish. After that sparring session, he all bloody, the whole nine. My son didn't drop one drop of blood. All the blood of my son's white shirt was Tank blood. Here we go. They had good work that first day when my son got the best of them. Fast forward. Listen, fast forward. Then you got my bad. Tank had the white shirt, my son had the black shirt. Tank had the white shirt, my son had the black shirt.
G for the win. Reef, my guys was good with it, bro.
He was the very first time in 20. He was there when my son was 16 years old. Him and Eric was there.
Hoop zone, my guy was good with it, bro. Salute to my guy.
Back then, in 2016, I can tell you, he had just become a champion at 130.
You do.
He had just become a champion.
Got a couple weight classes over Tank.
He had just beat Pedraza for the first time. He had just beat Pedraza at 130, I believe, and my son fought 139 as a JO. That was the very first time they sparred. What's the name? Michael Harris brought him in there, and Eric Moon brought. That's who they came with. Mm-hmm. That's where the beef started. Back when my son was 16 years old.
He was talking about boots at first.
Forward to 2021, he didn't realize he was sparring my son. He come back in. That whole shit transpired, take place, or whatever. And then he called back on Tuesday, say he was out drinking, smoking, partying. A bunch of fuck ass excuses.
I know,
so
right?
now,
That's all good.
No,
Mike Brown, my guy, was good with it, bro. It was good with it. Somebody
in 2021. Hold on a second.
Look, sparring is important, but it has to be put in context, y'all. It's not the end all be all, but it's very important. But it's not the end all be all. You got to be able to do it under the light.
Yeah, I'm tripping. 2021, yeah, no, he was 147 then. Yes. Whatever. So anyway, yeah, he was 2020. He was 147, 2021. Now, fast forward to the next day. Let me get this out. The next day, now he comes in. He says, "I'm not leaving here till I break that motherfucker." He pointed my son's nose. "I'm not leaving here till I break that motherfucker." I said, "Bet, nigga, let's get it." That's the last one. That's the last one. Fast forward, and you can do your research on this, and you can tell when you can look at the dates, and you can look at when Tank started faking that hand injury. Talking about he broke his motherfucking hand on Twitter and went to putting fucking X-rays and shit. The nigga quit. One of the last rounds, nothing was said, nothing was done. The nigga took off his shit. Everybody was like, "What the fuck? What's going on?" Everybody was quiet, like a cafeteria quiet. He went to take it off his shit and whatever, and that motherfucker just was packing up. So we're like, "Damn, what's going on?" He never said a word. Then later on that day or the next day, the shit started coming out. He photoshopped a picture of my son's nose and put it on his story. And he instantly deleted it. You can go look at that. That's on Showbiz Adult. But the crazy part, my son did an interview, thank God, with Showbiz the same day, and his nose wasn't like that. He did an interview the same day. His nose wasn't like that. Then he goes to put out, he broke his fucking hand. So then, like, he can't fight because he broke it. Look up this.
Real
hell. First was the first day.
Get better, bro.
The third was the second day. This is 2021. He had a fight set up. The nigga canceled his whole fucking fight because of this.
This Brian Norman Sr., yo.
Because he had to fake a fucking hand.
This live, by the way.
Cover up him getting his ass whooped and quitting and sparring. I'm telling you. I ain't got to make this shit up.
What's good, Omar?
I don't have to make this shit up.
Yeah, Aisha, when it get to Tank, it always get like that. I remember this story. That's why, you know, it took me a second, but I remember now.
It was dog work, and you're going to hear my son whooped his ass. You won't hear he whooped my son ass. You won't hear that from nobody. So what? You got him ready for Barrios? Frank? No, hell no. Who they finna fight? I can't remember who he was fighting. It wasn't Barrios. I can't remember who he was.
Well, shit, in that case, then I'll just be an easy payday. I got a big ass name.
Cal, what's good with it, bro? Cal, cool in the building. Right. Jalil constantly calling for the smoke. Jalil want to fight back, boy.
You try to get in where you been. Stop it. Stop. Nah, bro. I feel you, though. We got you. We got you. No,
it started with Boots, y'all, but it just, you know, kind of transitioned over to Tank.
Nah. What are you talking about? Hey, what you say? Like we ducking you? How are we ducking you? It's a backwards fight. Everybody, it's a backwards fight.
Hey, I'm top 15 in the world, so it ain't like I'm nobody.
It's a backwards fight. We trying to fight your daddy right now. We trying to fight. He say your daddy. You speaking of Boots. We trying to fight the best, bro. You come on, dog. Come on, let's keep it real now. Come on now.
Y'all already saying y'all cooked them. Y'all already saying y'all cooked them. Y'all
we talking about Boots. We ain't talking about cooked Boots. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. There we go. Get it back to Boots. Transition it back to Boots.
Said you cooked them. What you gonna fight him again for if you already cooked them?
Right. What are you talking about?
He talking about Tank.
I don't know. You talking about Boots or Tank? What are you talking about?
Y'all said both of them. He talking about how he was fighting. The first time y'all was
Rude was good with it, bro.
Hold on. Wait, you said what now?
Y'all said the first time y'all sparred, it was cool. But after y'all sparred that first time, the second time you was like, no, it ain't go how they saying it went.
No, with Boots. No. Just because I say it ain't go how it went the first time don't mean that my son whooped his ass and got the belt. I just say nothing.
Yeah, it's Tank, Halim. You know how that go.
What they want to hear from what they want to hear.
No, I hear you. In that case, then, back to what I was saying. Y'all saying y'all gonna cook them. And of course y'all gonna get a rematch. After y'all rematch them, then it's only right that, like, the next nigga y'all should be saying is, Jalil want this shit so bad, Jalil could come get this shit. Because you had two belts in there.
Jalil, listen to me.
I had one of them.
All right, I got you. So, Jalil, chill. Check this out, Jalil.
Jalil ain't beat. Hackett want that smoke. I love Jalil.
Because it got to make sense. We know that.
He wants that smoke.
We can't fight you for a title. I told you that. We can't do it. We can't do it. We can't do it because you're not ranked in WBO. So what I need you to do, if you want to fight so bad, go to Eddie Hearn, talk to your people, go to Eddie Hearn, get them to make an offer big enough to make. Appreciate it, dog. Get an offer big enough to make whatever happen. iPhone, dog.
They trying to get Tank and Coach Calvin up in that joint.
Big enough to make the fight happen, and until they come to you and tell you, I hope they don't lie like they did the Boots. And so get an offer big enough to make the fight happen, to give whoever the hell may be in line step aside money, and of course money talk. Other than that, bro, the fight makes listen. Other than that, the fight makes no sense whatsoever because we fighting backwards. We trying to go for belts. You don't have one. And I'm not saying that to be funny. You don't have one.
That's literal. But it's like a title defense. You ain't got to defend your title against a nigga who got a belt. There's niggas that defend their titles against mandatories, niggas who ain't got no belt.
And they are ranked in the same sanctioning body. They are ranked in the same sanctioning body.
Defend their titles against niggas we never heard of.
No, they are ranked in the same sanctioning body. There are a lot of people that you don't know that's ranked in those sanctioning body.
I don't know people who ranked under me in my sanctioning body.
Yeah, we don't know them people. Yeah, we don't know them people. Karen, who the fuck is Karen? But he ranked number one at Boots Mandatory.
Like, guys, about 3 months ago.
Zab, you know this shit, man. Tell this man what's going on.
Thank you for tapping in, my brother. Hey, so Zab, because I'm ranked by the WBA and not the WBO. Right. That fight can't happen.
So go get that belt. Go get the belt.
100%. Jalil, who's your promoter?
Matchroom.
Yeah, I like Zab energy always. He be chilling, bro.
this. Don't worry about the ranking. That's not how it goes. If you ranked in the WBA, they can get you pushed up in the WBO.
Yeah,
that's not hard.
I just was looking. The WBO got Robert Guerrero ranked. I haven't seen Robert Guerrero fight in a long time.
Yeah. Maybe they have.
And Jalil ain't beat, yo. Jalil want that smoke bad.
So what I need you to do is, like he just said,
I love him, yo. I love him. Gotta
do
love
what you
it.
need to do. Get ranked over there and we'll make it shake. Like I said, just give them the $8, we'll make it shake. We ain't got no problem fighting you, bro. We ain't afraid of you at all. I promise you. I promise you.
Have you guys ever worked before?
Yeah, we work. Yeah, we work.
Look at Jalil. Yeah, we work. Yeah, we work.
It was great, but I just say, why I'ma do that? Why we gonna do that for free?
Man, I love it. Lamarcus, my guy. What's good with it, fam?
Dog. I'm with you. We here today to tackle
Sound a little different, Miller.
Dog. We gonna
Sound a
take
little
it.
different.
You just trying to get
We gotta get the dog. We gone.
No, he can't hear you.
Okay.
He popped
Yeah,
up.
no, we just trying to get your boy that you say is the best. We want to get his ass first. Then once we get,
Okay, and so look, y'all, they talk my boots now. Now they talk back, talk my
we want
boots.
to get your boy ass first. Then once we get his ass, then we'll get you. That's all.
Nah, he talked about it, Cornelius. He said they ain't turning it down.
Ain't no smoke being done. That's it.
Why I was added to the line.
Michael Harris, let me know.
Hill City was good.
What's good, bro?
What's the word?
Gotta smash that like button for your boy, man. We just listening to this live because this one of the hot topics. Who said he turned it down? I'm gonna play that clip too, but they said they ain't turning nothing down. Kingston, what's good with it? Yeah, Boots is a problem for anybody, man. He a dog, for real.
How much weight? How was the weight difference in the fight?
They was bang. He was 139.
It was, to be honest, I'll give it a stack. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you straight up. They was about the same weight because, you know, Brian Norman at the time, 15, 16 years old. So he ain't as big as he was, you know, as he is now. He's 23. He's a grown man. But I will say this, you know, he put in good work. Simple as that. It was good work.
Yeah, B Norman, yo. Young, got a lot of time.
I'm not gonna say nobody touched up who, because I don't think that happened. I just felt like it was good work. Simple as that.
So basically, if you had to put your money on it, it was a draw. So you say you was scoring it, it came down to a draw.
If I had to.
Zab instigate.
3 rounds.
Look at him.
Look at him. Rounds are there? 3, 4 rounds?
They did more than 3. They did more than 3. They did more than 3.
They both did like 4 rounds for sure.
They did more than 3.
He sparred somebody else that day.
No, he didn't. No, he did. He did. I mean, him for
Drill
a fact
head
did
was said
7
they didn't
rounds. He
turn
did
it
1
down.
round
What's
with you.
happening? Yeah, that's what they said. He said it.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know who.
Y'all had missed it. He was saying they ain't turned nothing down. That offer was made in bad faith. And then they asked him again about it. They said something about a counter offer. He said a counter offer. And he said, yeah, we'll take that at a different location. So now they up here basically standing on the fact that they ain't turned nothing down. They said they want the boo smoke.
He sparred B first.
He said, look at the daddy line.
And then B, hold on, then.
Yeah, this another boxer that's up here talking to.
He got back in, right?
Yeah, you can not be right.
That's how I went. He got back in.
I don't remember that part, but okay.
Look, Goose said he got back in. Look, they telling different stories. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he came in. He came in to spar B.
Now he's saying sparring is sparring.
But again, though, the Michael, it was 6-15, 16, correct?
Shit, I brought him to come spar. I mean, we brought one of the best. He was one of the best at the time, and good work. I mean, B been sparring grown men since forever. So yeah, for sure.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna keep it a stack.
And with that fucking grown men up since forever.
Yeah, for sure. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say, no, this B, I'm just being a stack. You like it or you don't like it. I ain't gonna say that show sign touched them up that day. Now, the other 2 sparrings, I can't speak on.
Yeah.
But that day, I can speak on by being there. I felt like it was good work.
Yeah, I
got some real shit.
I got you. What chances of that? Again, like I said, on the other ones, it was definitely different than that first time that he talking about when we was 16, when my son was 16. It was definitely different. It was definitely a lot more action, and it was a lot more blood. Yeah, but my son didn't drop one, and my son didn't drop a drop.
I can't.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing, you know,
I'm not saying. I feel you, but just imagine my boy. 5 years later.
I hit that like button, man. Let's keep rocking.
Imagine my boy 5 years later. Like, come on, bro. Nah, my boy gave him that smoke.
Yeah, sure, man. Look, you know, we all from the same city.
It's crazy how nobody bringing up how light the weight difference. It's crazy nobody bringing up the weight difference.
Some people say, hey, he got.
Nah, they said they'd fight him in his backyard, Kingston. He said they said they'd fight Boots in his backyard. They said they'd fight Boots in his backyard.
I only can go by
Oh, for sure, Aisha, you listening? That's why that's why I want y'all to listen to it with me.
Ayo, D, in a fight between Brian Norman Jr. and Jaron Ennis, who you think will win?
Shit, I don't know. I know they sparred together. I don't know too much about the sparring, but in a fight as a boxing fan,
for the title,
I like
they want to unify the title. What do you think will happen there?
I like the no, both are. I rock with them.
You know, I'm just being a boxing fan.
Just fun.
I would have to go with Boots. Probably a decision. Maybe a decision. Mostly, you know, he's the favorite. Marketable. You know, I feel like, you know, I know Brian Norman, what he gonna bring to the table. I know what Boots gonna bring to the table. But if it's a close fight, hey, y'all ain't getting it. I'll tell you that. Like, and it is.
And that's my point about. That's what I mean. And look, and what he just said. What he just said is my point about why we need to be compensated, because if it's a close fight, we ain't getting it. We ain't getting no close rounds. We ain't getting no fast shakes on none of that.
But what if it's
that's how I look at it on some real boxing stuff.
What if it's somewhere neutral? What if it's at a neutral situation? Then what?
Hey, we don't know. We gotta see. It's boxing. Anything can happen. But I gotta tap out though, man. I'm finna head up out the house, but 100%. I already know. Much love. Y'all do your thing. You already know. Sure.
Real person talk with Tommy. What's good with it, Tommy? How you feeling, bro?
Just heard it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we heard the Brian Norman Jr. side. You know, he came in there with him and his pops. They gave it up about how they want to fight, how they want to unify the title, how a situation came at about they was not a contract.
I stay low key. What's good with it?
That's false. They said that they are willing to take the same offer that they got, different location. They'll take the fight, or same location and up the pot a little bit more, and then we'll definitely see that fight. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have it. I mean, we heard one side of
you see
story. I guess next we'll wait to hear what Bozy and Boots got to say.
Can't wait to hear from Bozy and Boots.
I would like to get more in depth into that detailed story about Brian Norman Jr. and Javante Davis sparring session.
Dr. Boxing Talk was good,
crazy.
man.
I mean, I've never really heard about nobody in sparring that's like beat Tank up or like dominated him, especially make him get out the ring and all that. So I've never heard about that kind of stuff. So
Zad be instigating.
You know what I'm saying? It was none of the,
Zad be instigating, calm as hell with his shades on.
They was there, so I don't know. I mean, but yeah, I would love to.
You heard him? He said, "I ain't never heard nobody about no just beating up, dominating Tank like that, especially make him get out the ring and all that." Zach, like, I ain't hearing none of that. I ain't never heard that before.
In this interview from the Team Norman.
What's good, Dr. Boxing Talk? How you feeling, bro? So, do I think Boots and Norman? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. It'd be a good unification though, but I don't think it has to be a pay-per-view fight. You know what I'm saying? But I think look, I'll pay for it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? I'll pay for it, but I don't think it has to be. But just to kind of sum up what he has said, y'all, just for the catch, bring everybody up to speed. They saying the offer that they made, they cool with that amount of money if they change locations. But if they want to fight at home, then he said up the money. They want to be compensated more because he feel like they're going to be fighting against the crowd, the judges, all that stuff. If it's any close rounds, he ain't getting none of that. So he feel like they want to be compensated a bit more if he got to fight him in Philly. But if they move it somewhere else, then they'll take the same money and it's a fight. Cornelius, man, much love for that 10-piece in the super chat. Keep up the good work. We own it. Much
and
love,
we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
I stay low key. What's good with it, fam? But the Tank sparring with weight was Brian. Yeah, line. He kind of big. He's big. Over 140, I'm thinking.
We really want to
yeah, man. All is good, DBT, man. Good to see you as always, bro.
We definitely heard it today. We definitely heard it. Everybody, you made that clear. You know what I'm saying? You made that clear. 100%.
He got beat Norman Senior back up. So let's see if
I was saying Brian Norman might have to pull a Judah versus Spinks. Know what I mean? You remember? You probably got to tell Pops. You know the story about when Jab fought Corey Spinks.
Yeah, I know.
Second time.
Yeah, second
Oh,
time.
right. Yeah, because it was low balling Jab. Know what I'm saying?
Were you the champ there? Were you the champ there?
Nah, Corey was. No, Corey was the champ.
So you were going to get that. You were going to get that strap. We took that when we just did Santion.
Right. I got you.
So we did that already when we fought Santion. Like, how many times we got to do this shit? Again, Boots ain't never been in a 50-50
That's
fight.
what he felt like.
We was just in a fucking 80-20 fight. You let the fucking fans tell it.
Yeah,
and then with Quentin,
it's about the popularity. That's why.
Right. Yeah. And then you take somebody, even when he fought Quentin Rounder, the Olympian, you had the fucking other boxers and the people who know, oh man, Quentin don't that school him. Man, get the fuck out of here. Like this shit. Nobody is nobody until you make them nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever, bro. You know what I mean? So the business side of this shit, we gotta take the business how we get it. And again, bottom line, we just want that work.
Mm-hmm. There you go, y'all. They want that. They want that boost work.
A lot of shit in boxing, absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying? Politics is a motherfucker. But ain't nothing we could do about it. You know what I'm saying? As fighters, we just gotta fight through it.
Absolutely. As a fighter though, and as of what they said, I'm glad this got out early. Because I know for a fact that Boots don't know. I know he don't know that we actually accepted it.
Look, see?
But now he has to fucking know after the day.
See? He's saying they accepted.
So he has to know. Boots
he said they
go back to his fucking team and tell them niggas to get right. Stop the line, stop the capping, stop all that bullshit. Get right. Like y'all just said, that was a good idea. You change the venue, keep the price the same as your counter offer, and we good.
See?
Or
there you go.
You get up it a little bit. It's just a little bit. You get up it a little bit.
He said just a little bit.
We said, and we'll fight you as is.
In Philly. Let's go. Let's go. Make this unification.
Just a business deal. That's it.
Let's go, man. We need to see this. Shout out to Brian Norman, Jr. and Senior, man.
Outpricing yourself. Like, how do we?
Let's go, Boots. Let's go. The boxing world need this one. Why not?
How do we question? Name a price that's an outprice. Name one.
Name an outprice.
Name a figure that's outpricing.
IBS, what it do, fam? Said Boots don't really want to fight anybody. It's a bigger fight in Philly.
I think that's too much.
We didn't outprice ourselves.
If you ask for 2, you might be outpricing yourself.
That ain't outpricing. That was a fucking lie.
Norman want that smoke? Yeah, he was just on here with his pops. He with it. They sound like they with it. He should take whatever offer they give him, in my opinion.
Outpricing. I mean, that's damn sure not outpricing yourself. Come on, look what you're doing. So first of all,
I ain't mad at that. I guess they look at it like this, though, Aisha. And I'm guessing because they both champions. Get what I'm saying? They both champions. So he like, yo, if it's at home, just give us a little bit more if you want to fight in Philly. He said, if not, we'll take that counter offer and we're in a different location. I get it. It sounds reasonable, though. It don't sound like you're trying to be unreasonable, though. But I get what you're saying.
None of that shit ain't making no noise. None of that shit.
Don't allow the offer to be the reason that you don't fight. But I get it. I think they can make this happen. God, think he with Eddie Hearn. He with Eddie Hearn. I know Eddie could make it happen. I know he could.
We took a low ball number. I mean, it was a number.
And they not asking for no $1 million or nothing like that. They not asking for that.
Well, maybe
and you know what?
You got to find it.
You know why I feel like they should make it happen? Because it's all about Eddie Hearn growing Boots' profile, and this is an opportunity to do it. And if all it takes is a little that they talking about, they make it happen. I feel like Eddie Hearn should be willing to take the sacrifice, right? Reason being, like we heard him on record saying that if a guy pledges their loyalty to him, he'll be willing to make a fight, even if it'll lose money. In this case, we don't see it losing money, right? And he should be willing to make that sacrifice as a promoter to help further along the best prospect not the best champion he got, right? The best young fighter the newest signee that he got. You get what I'm saying? I feel like he, as a promoter, owe that to Boots You know what I'm saying? With any of these opportunities, whether it's a Barrios fight, he should do whatever he can in his power to make that fight. And if it's giving up some money, knowing that he said he's willing to lose money if a guy is pledged their loyalty to him, and Boots is over there. So hell yeah, man, make that happen. You get what I'm saying? Get him that money. If he fighting at home, he is a champion, so it ain't like he tripping, right? He is another champion, so it's champion versus champion. So unification. Make that shit happen, Eddie. You know what I'm saying? That's just me talking, though, you know? And I'm just looking at it in terms of securing the fight that makes sense for Boots. And that's one of the belts that he need. He want to unify, right? That's what Boots want. Get him that fight.
Think about it, right? Your son earned his belt the hard way, right? And it's not nothing against Boots. But if I'm not mistaken, did Boots win his belt?
He didn't beat none of these guys.
Or was it given? Did he get it? Did he get it because Crawford?
He get it because Crawford didn't fight is mandatory. He got it because Crawford didn't fight is mandatory.
Yeah, both the IBF and the WBO.
Hey,
you can't really not beat Norman or Boots on how they got their
was
belts.
already understood that was the title fight. That's why when we did our interview with you the first time, that was already understood that was what it was going to be for. The number one, fight somebody in there. So hear me out there.
Right, Dirk. Right.
So the number one, which was Giovanni Santillon, you got number one, the top of the top, Giovanni Santillon, and you got above him, you got Terrence Crawford. The number 9 beat the number one. There is nobody else to beat if Terrence Crawford don't want to fight. We fought for the title.
I understand that.
We fought for the title. It was already understood. Listen, it was already understood.
You fought the number 2 guy.
No, we fought the number 1 in the WBO. The number 2, the number 1, the champ.
The number 1 was Crawford.
Right. No, he's the champ. So go look at the listing. There's the number 1 and there's the champion.
I think
the champion was Crawford. The number 1 was Giovanni. Go look for yourself. Just like the champion in the IBF is Boots. The number 1 is Karen. Giovanni was the number 1, not the number 2. He was the number 1 guy.
Right. True.
He was the number 1 guy. We knocked off the number 1 guy. So if you take going up that list, we knocked off the guy. Now, you can make his argument to Giovanni if he had won that you didn't do number B, the number 9 guy, because B was number 9. But that's not what happened. It happened the other way, and we knocked off the number 1 guy. There was nobody else to knock off except Terrence Crawford. Well, guess what? Terrence Crawford ain't coming back. Everybody already knew that when the fight was taking place, that Terrence Crawford wasn't coming back. So we already knew that fight was for the title. So I don't know why boxing fans are calling everybody else casuals and talking about you used to have to fight for the fucking title. Well, who the fuck was Brian Norman supposed to fight if Giovanni Santillon was number 1?
Casanova
and that was
good.
No number 2. Who the fuck was he supposed to fight for the title?
He fought the right person. B. Norman earned this belt, yo. He fought the right person. Santillon. He fought the right person.
Now you got to.
He fought the correct person. It was nobody else he was supposed to fight.
Bro, we are defended. We're defended. We're unified. We're defended. Unified. Flip that motherfucker upside down. We'll do whatever we got to do with it. We ain't scared of nobody.
Yeah, I like the Normans, man. Both of them, man. I like Bozy too a lot.
My thing, I can't get off my motherfucking mind. Say what?
How much of a star really is Boots, though?
Well, that's what you got to ask Eddie Hearn.
He said how much of a star is Boots? Well, shit, Boots had about over 14 grand out there in Philly. I was there, so I mean that speak for itself. He got a fan base. People came out to see him. Thomas, what's good with it, bro? Teach, what's good, bro? How you feeling?
You can make an argument that even though David Adamnesia was nobody with Crawford fought him, now he's all good as somebody that Boots fought him because he was somebody that Crawford fought, which I still don't think he was nobody one way or the other. Because to me, I don't think David Adamnesia would have beat Giovanni Santillon. That's just my personal opinion. There's no way in the hell that guy in the ring could have beat that guy. That my son fought. There's no way. With that being said, you got those two. He did what he did. You made this guy Adamnesia into somebody. So now it's just like in the day, you boost his star power up as far as boost star power up. You say, hey, yeah, he did this, he did that. You got all these accolades. Let's get it. You can sell this fight. You got plenty of time to sell this fight.
what do you think, like, as far as the in between fight that brings you to that attraction to get that money?
People try to call Boots an email champion, but I don't, because he's willing to fight whoever for the belt. Like, if he would have had the opportunity to fight Crawford, then he would have, but he had to get it how he got it. You know what I'm saying? Al Booger, what it do, family?
No shame, no nothing.
Like, who I'm talking about? Like, who we
Right. That's why we try to get a Teofimo Lopez. That's why we try to get a Conor Ben. It's about names, unfortunately, in this day and time. We try to get we would like to fight a Conor Ben. We would like to fight Alexis Roach. We would like to fight a fucking name. We would like to fight a fucking Blair who's sorry as hell, who just beat fucking old ass Adrian Broner. These people not gonna fight. But it's all about names. It's all about names. That's all it is. It's names.
Would you guys fight AB?
Hell yeah, we'll fight AB.
What do you think about Rashidi Ellis?
We'll fight that motherfucker too, but he's not ranked nowhere.
No, he needs to get out.
Rashidi Ellis is not ranked anywhere. He's nowhere.
Does he got the name? Is the question. Getting ranked is him just being active.
Candy Slim, my guy, was good with it, bro. How you feeling?
Rashidi Ellis don't have a big enough name. No.
Yeah. That's a fact, Candy Slim. All things, my guy, was good with it, bro. Cuzzo was good with it.
He doesn't have. I don't think Rashidi Ellis has a big enough. We wouldn't gain nothing from a Rashidi Ellis fight. That's not.
Yeah, he just got a belt, Mark West.
But he does have the behind-the-scenes boxing fans respect.
Yeah, I don't really believe in the email thing, Kingston. People be pushing it, but I don't. I don't believe in it unless you ducking smoke. You know what I'm saying?
He had a name before Booth had a name.
It's Brian Norman Senior talking, and he on Mill City, and you got Zab up here, and you got David Flat Sparks talking.
If they can somehow make, if they can somehow make that fight and it makes sense, then hell, we'll take that too. Then that's fine.
Yeah, this B Norman pop.
We need a name to attach to. That's it.
That's true.
Aisha. Jaleel trying to do right now. He's trying to attach himself to a name. We just
B-Dog,
need a name
what's good, bro?
to knock off because we know we'll beat them. We know we'll beat anybody. So we just need a name to attach to. That's it.
So do you guys feel like Jaleel Hackett is trying to take the shortcut and get right to the big guys?
He's absolutely doing that, but I understand and respect it. It's just like us when my son was 21 and 20 and 22 and even 23 is the only opportunities you can accomplish are the opportunities that's given to you. So if no opportunity is given to you, it's very frustrating. Just like he was saying about how Bowlesy did what he did, and he would still be on the shelf if it wasn't for Bowlesy. I respect and understand all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of guy that Bowlesy is or whatever. You know what I mean? As far as looking out for people, but that's what I'm saying. So Bowlesy was able to get him in play and get him to do what he's doing. But honestly, if Bowlesy had to do that, then I don't think that Eddie Hearn, them matchroom was really seeking him out like that would be willing to spend that kind of money. Because I know for a fact, what fight was that? The Giovanni Cabrera fight and him and Pitbull or somebody.
Yeah,
I know
we
one of
need
these
that
motherfuckers
fight.
offered a low ass number and said they was ducking them because they didn't take the shit.
WBF for Burnham Jr. His day, so
that type shit. You know what I'm saying? People do that kind of. They play them kind of games.
What do you guys?
Matchmakers play them kind of games.
What do you think about a fight with you guys and Earl Spence?
I would love that.
That's not
Rude was good, did Norman catch Giovanni last minute fight? So I want to see a rematch. I don't. Yeah, it was last minute.
We'll fight him. Yeah, we'll fight him, but we love Errol Spence. But yeah, we'll fight him. We love it.
Yeah. He's a great fighter. Right. Good skills.
So
that's a fact, Ash. That's a fact.
Yo, Pops, let me ask you this though, right? If they say, yo, that's the number we giving you, that's it, then y'all just going to the next. It's on to the next.
What can we do if they say
take it or leave it?
Nah, they ain't turning that down. They're gonna take it.
Quick. We just supposed to just take whatever they give us just because they who they is. No matter what, we both young. You get what I'm saying? So the fight gonna happen no matter what. And I keep saying this, the more time goes on, the better I get. So I'm finna start knocking everybody's heads off. Guess what? My name finna get big as well. So
talk to him, B. Norm.
They gave me, guess what? We finna triple it as time goes on. So if y'all want to wait till later, y'all just finna pay up my money.
How you gonna triple it with who? Who you gotta beat to triple that?
Just keep knocking out everybody. Hey, Boost didn't beat no fucking body. But yeah, he got star power. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So guess what? Your boy,
I wouldn't mind,
talk a little bit.
but
talk a little bit more. So guess what?
it was pretty decisive
keep
though
knocking
to me.
everybody's heads off. Boom, bada bang, bada bow. Guess what? I got my star power up. Where the money at?
And he was an underdog. They thought he was gonna lose, and he stopped him.
When Boost didn't beat nobody. Boost beat David Albanesian, the motherfucker we was just picking up, calling David Albanesian, David Avocado. Like,
true,
come on, bro, what the fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? He beat a nigga we was just picking at. Everybody was picking at. Even Boost was picking at, I'm sure. Everybody was like, who the fuck is he fighting? You know what I'm saying? That's equivalent to Canelo when he first fought John Ryder. Like, who the fuck is John Ryder? That's equivalent to when Tank fought Mario Barrios.
You missed the part. You missed the part, Cuzzo, when they said they beat Tank up 3 times, bloodied him up, made him get out the ring and quit. You missed that part. It was earlier in the live. They was going. That was Senior going in.
David Albanesian up, but I mean, I don't think it would have to be the money for that because I don't think David Albanesian ranked nowhere near us. But I mean, yeah, we'll fight that fight. I don't think you're ranked in WBO at all.
Yeah. No, I think people want to. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so when you're not ranked, just like what Zan was just saying, when you're not ranked, it takes money to make shit work. And the people have to be willing to put the money behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's going in. He's going in about Tank. They bloodied him all up, made him get out the ring, quit, took his stuff off, went home.
To put the money behind it, it's not gonna happen.
Yo, Mills, what you think make Boots a star?
Oh yeah. Nah, I like them both though. What they say, that stuff though, man. You know, I still like I like both of them.
I mean,
they just be talking. It just be talk, man.
You know, he got.
But like Pop said, he ain't really fight no names like that.
I mean, I think he got his city. But that's backing him. You know what I mean? I think that when you go out home and you selling your shit out, one of the biggest venues in your city. You know what I mean? That holds a lot of weight.
Dante's Boxing Talk, my God, was good, bro.
If you guys were in Atlanta and you guys, sold out, what do they got over there? You guys have like 3 arenas.
State Farm Arena.
State Farm, where's Tank fought? Yeah, I was over there. I mean, doing numbers over there, you know what I mean? You could prove yourself to say, all right, but that's just, that's
King L was good, bro.
Numbers, tickets, Being a champion is good and all, but I mean, he's getting knockouts, and he got support. He got a support system that I don't know if we haven't seen that from Brian yet. Now Brian has got the Boots had that before having the title. You know what I'm saying? Boots had that before having the title. Right now, I see Brian Norman. He's starting to enter that because he got the title. Now everybody in the city got to wake up too. You know what I mean? But I don't know a lot of people coming out of Atlanta. Like I know Holyfield came out of Atlanta.
Vernon Forrest. Atlanta had a couple. Letters, bro.
Lately.
Wait.
B Norman in there now.
Regarding Boots and his star power, the reason why is like you said, he got the city behind him. Plus, like you said, the eye test and everything like that. But he don't really talk. He don't really do nothing. Same thing with me. Same thing with me. His daddy talk more. You get what I'm saying? But that's the difference. What we was just saying a minute ago. Everything has not been like we haven't had the same opportunities as everybody else. We'll do something great in our own city in front of their face, and guess what? Quiet. Nothing. But if somebody else do something very minor, the whole city up about that. So
good, family.
We don't care about it that much. We just keep on feeding off of that. We keep that chip on our shoulder. But that's the only difference between me and other fighters. I didn't go single out Boots. Me and other fighters. Ain't nobody behind us but me and this man right here.
That's tough.
Yeah. You still, at the end of the day, the numbers are going to what matters. So the next time you guys perform, the gate and, the viewership is all going to matter. And that's what dictates what your pay is.
The promotion's still not there. Still, to me, the promotion's still not there. You're still not hiding for you. Like, even you
So then what happens if he moves up? What happens if he moves up?
Marquis was
like,
good,
who else
family.
is gonna, besides Tio? Because you're saying that Tio don't really
Auntie
say your
Skull,
name.
you stupid, bro.
if we WBO champions and you want this belt, eventually we gonna call you out as a pussy. Like, we even if we gotta make it that way, like such as with the boot situation. We out here out front and center saying we'll fight you. We ain't hiding behind no motherfucking no building. We're talking with the low voice. Hey man, we'll fight. We ain't saying that. We out here front and center letting everybody know we'll fight them. We telling you, Barrios ain't trying to fight no motherfucking body. Stanionis obviously ain't trying to fight nobody because they made the offer and disappeared when we agreed. Nobody's trying to fight nobody except Boots and B. We willing to take that fight. So if Boots don't take this fight or we don't make this fight happen in some type of way, if he really want to fucking get these belts, this is his only avenue. There's no other way. You can't force the other champions to unify. You can't do it. There's no way to force a fight. So,
and Mr. Newman, is it safe to say that you got to?
You went out.
DMV.
You went out. So
is it safe to say that you got a hit list for the DMV?
No. Yeah, the DMV, they just got some great fighters. Yeah, they got great fighters. No, the DMV. The DMV is what helped us out. The DMV, they got great fighters, and we like fighting the great fighters. Absolutely, yeah. No, they got that dog word. The DMV is what is leveled us up. You know what I'm saying? You got to get outside of Georgia and everything else, but like it's hard. It used to be hard. Even back, like Michael said when he first came over, it was hard.
Tio's an afterthought.
Nobody want to fuck with this boy, man. Nobody want to fuck with him.
So down in Atlanta, y'all can't get no sparring. Period.
It's not like we get some bulls. We get some. Yeah, we get a couple of good guys that we get a couple. We get a couple guys that we know. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever that he spar with regularly, but you want that new work. You want that work that you can see. You don't want that familiar work.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When people get familiar with you, they're familiar with your power. They're gonna want to hold you a lot. They're gonna hug you a lot. They're gonna be the. You know what I'm saying? I call them tests. Like we'll work on some things here. And then, same thing, even when we went for Jaleel and Boots, we'll do, like I said, you go here, you perform how you perform. We go back, we practice on this, practice on that. Now you want to go back and take the test. There's no test to be taken in Atlanta, Georgia. It's only stay busy type shit to be done in Atlanta, Georgia. It's only shit when you just stay busy. That's it.
I'm good, man. Yeah.
A few $100,000 that Eddie got to come up with to get this.
Hey, look, simple as that. A few $100,000.
That should be easy.
Yeah, a few $100,000 or change the location. We real close.
Yeah, Eddie got to make that fight for Boots.
Eddie, let's go. We are your matchmakers.
That's his unification right there.
I'm glad it's out in the fucking public and in the limelight, in the public's eyes, so they can see what goes on, because we're in it. We're in this shit, and motherfucking lies still getting told. That is astonishing to me. Like, how the fuck are we in this shit and motherfuckers still telling lies?
What location?
It could be Vegas. It gotta be Vegas. Right. It gotta be Vegas. Yeah, it gotta be Vegas.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense for New York.
That's fine too. We don't give a fuck. We'll beat him. We'll beat him. Look. We'll beat him. It don't matter where he at. Be with to put the plug in.
That is the East Coast fight. That is the East Coast fight.
Barclays.
East Coast run box. Talk to him, cuz Eddie got 2 more boots.
Yeah. I mean, that's
might
fine.
end up with
Again, that's still up north. That's still up north. Close to where he at. But it's better than being in his own fucking town. I mean, regardless, wherever the fuck we at, we're gonna be the underdog. It's gonna be a million.
I hear he ain't fighting Karen, but that's his way out. A unification.
We just gotta make it make sense. That's all.
Okay. So, do you think there's a big difference, though? If it's from New York and then if it's in Philly?
Not a huge difference. I mean, I guess I had to take them a talk. We had to talk to our management team about what they think or whatever. But I think Vegas be better.
I like Vegas. Vegas is
I think Vegas. I think Vegas be better. I think New York is still Philadelphia for the most part. New Jersey, all that shit is still up fucking north. We're still on enemy territory. We're still behind enemy lines.
Jersey,
so Vegas
you know it.
It should be.
Opulent, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling?
Well, Senior, Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for feeling.
Appreciate y'all, man, and thank you for giving me this platform. Like I said, it's all about the fucking microphone. And this man got this microphone. He got to jump on that microphone. But I want y'all to know that video was bullshit. I don't think it was bullshit on purpose. That man was lied to. We did not turn this fight down. This fight is still on the table. We got an offer out there right now. We're waiting on a response. So we'll see how it goes from there.
There you go, y'all.
Keep us up.
No fight has been turned down. They waiting on a response.
Okay. We'll let you guys know the details in the next fight.
Okay.
Make sure, hey, whoever you do fight, make sure you do be vocal on the microphone that you want that Boots fight next. Right?
I'm back here.
Don't I always?
I want Boots next. That's it. Anybody that got a belt, then no.
Feel me? That's what I'm saying. That's all he got to say. This nigga ain't got to say nothing but I want anybody with a belt. No, nigga, I want Boots. I want Barrios. I want Stanionis. You go look at that man last fight. He named Boots and he named Barrios and Stanionis without naming my son name. Go look. Go look.
Wow. Oh, I didn't catch that, but I'll definitely catch it.
He never said my son name. Never.
You guys are.
We want the work. We want the smoke. Let's get it.
Okay.
Word. Well,
respect,
you guys already
man.
know
Respect to him.
From Mill City Boxing, and before champ is Zab Judah. We got my man Flat and Brian Norman Sr. We out. Appreciate you guys.
All right,
that was cool, man. That was cool right there. That was cool right there. That was some pretty good stuff right there from them, man. Shout out to both Brian Norman Jr. and Sr. What the hell? Shout out to them boys, man. The hell, man, that was interesting. So, man, I look forward to hearing the response from Boots. Oh man, but yeah, man, that was cool. That was cool to hear from him. So look, at the end of the day, he said the fight is on the table. He didn't turn it down. So it's an offer out there right now. They waiting on a response. He's saying with the money that they offering in Philly, he said he want a little bit more than a couple $100,000 more or whatever they was saying. He was like, if not, then change the location and they'll take the same money that they offering. So salute to both teams, man. And one thing that stood out to me that I liked about what he said, Don, what it do, fam? He gave Boots like the benefit of the doubt too. He didn't just say, straight up Boots on some, lying stuff. He was just like, he think he been lied to. It wasn't intentional, but he think Boots is only going off of what he been told, which is why he said that and made the video. So I'm about to play that for those that didn't see it, man. Shout out to my guy YSM, man. But it's short, soon 2 minutes. But shout out to YSM and Boots, man.
Brian Norman, he defeats Giovanni Santillan. Stops him. Great fight, great performance. Him and his father's on record saying that they wanted to save you for last, being that the relationship and that they look at you as the toughest fight. That was right after Santillan. But as of recent, they're saying that if it's next, then it's next.
Offer was sent. Offer was sent 2 days ago.
And no back and forth negotiation, or
offer was sent 2 days ago.
Have you seen or heard about the interviews that they saying that they would take it next if offered?
Somebody sent me something. They said that, they said something about like what you just said. And they said something. I heard somebody. Somebody sent me one where he said he'll fight me at home too. We sent offer 2 days ago. Turned it down.
Now, for you, does it matter if it's, if Brian Norman is next, if he's last, what?
I don't care. I want to collect these belts, and I keep saying I'm just frustrated. I don't want to have no no backward fights, none of that stuff. My whole thing is to be undisputed and collect these belts. And my mindset is focused on WBC, WBO, and WBA. I want to collect these belts. Ring Magazine. I want to be undisputed.
You hear that? And that's straight from Boots. So it sound like he only said what he heard. You know what I'm saying? He heard that. They turned it down, but we just heard all the right from Brian Norman Sr., man. He said that the fight's still on the table. Wendy said he was good with it, fam. Yeah, Boots him like he is annoyed. Big Dre, what it do? CJ, what's good, fam? How you feeling? ETB, everything boxing in the building. What's good, bro? How you feeling? Boots sound like he just tired of the BS. But look, that's why I said, man, back to my point. I'm not into telling guys what they deserve. I'm not into telling guys what they worth. That's for their teams and they people to work out, right? For me, I just look at it like Boots is over there and his whole goal is to chase belts, right? Eddie Hearn, his whole selling point is he gonna make Boots a star. He gonna do X, Y, and Z with Boots, right? He got the best signing and all of this. He got one of the best talents in boxing, if not the best fighter. This is what he's on record saying. So you can't do these things that you're promising if you're not able to secure these fights for him, these meaningful fights. And make no mistake about it, Brian Norman Jr. would be a meaningful fight because he holds a championship. So that's some of what Boots wants. So look, if you made offer to Barrios was what I'm hearing, you may make one to Brian Norman Jr. and Senior, make them an offer, pay them some more money, and secure Boots a fight that he need. He seemed genuine in what he's saying. He looking right at the camera. He's getting frustrating. He don't want no damn backwards fights. He don't care what order it come in, but he made it clear. It ain't no other way he got to say it. I don't need for him to come out and make a ton of videos calling people out. That's not his style, but he clearly said, look, he chasing them belts. Brian Norman Jr. got the WBL. He won parts of it. You know what I mean? So Barrios over there, those fights make sense. So I hope that Eddie Hearn do everything in his power as a promoter to get him them fights, man, because he deserves them, both of them. Peace to the Queen Shower. How you feeling today? Always good to see her. Can't see him getting undisputed. Too much politics. Yeah, that's what I see. But at least he could become a unified champion, Aisha, if you can get him a fight with Brian Norman. You know what I'm saying? And if all you got to do that is up the bag a little bit more. Look, I'm not in nobody's pockets, but it don't sound like they breaking the bank. They're not trying to ask for nothing crazy. It don't sound like, man. That's something that should be doable. Jay Allen, what's good with it? Yeah, I'm glad to see that they both won it. And that's why I say, man, it's good to hear it. You know what I mean? We understand. I understand where Boots is coming from. If that's what he heard, they turned it down, and that's what he heard. But now that it's a counter offer that's supposed to be out there, man, let's see it, man. That's the fight to make. That's right there. And again, if you can't get undisputed, at least you could become unified, right? So I truly hope that Eddie Hearn do right by him, man. We don't need to see him in a situation like Andre. You get what I'm saying? You already see Shakur first fight. It's a Cordina. I mean, despite guys saying no, he already looking like you ain't delivering. You know what I'm saying? To some people, you get what I'm saying? So you don't want to see that for for Boots, man. So we don't need to see him in no backwards fights either. You know what I mean? It should be titles or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or either that or he need to go up. And that's what I've been saying all along. Like, if you can't chase titles, then you'll just be wasting your time beating up a bunch of guys that everybody know you could beat. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully he get one of these fights, man. I want to see it for Boots. I do, man. I would like to see this fight for him. Shout out to him, man. I like Brian Norman Sr. He jumped right on top of it, man. He was very vocal. He don't bite his tongue. So it's something to look forward to, at least. Yeah, for sure. That's right there, man. That's clear as day. Shout out to my guy Jusdueboxing, man. They're saying the 3-division world champion Shakur Stevenson signs with Matchroom Boxing. Yeah, signs with matchroom, and they talking about a future bout with Williams Zepeda. Future showdown with mandatory challenger Williams Zepeda. So he's saying that with the winner of Shakur and Cordina is gonna fight Williams Zepeda. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Shout out to LetsBuild, man. So as you really be doing my fighting the champs, holding belts too. Nothing, just effing with Boots. Yeah, man, Boots gonna kick some ass, man. Either them or TMT. Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to TMT. Sound like a multi-fight to me, Aisha. Sound like a multi-fight. They ain't specifying here, I don't think. Let me make sure I ain't look over it. They provide details on a launch press conference with Shakur in Los Angeles next week. So they didn't specify in this article, but I'm guessing there's more than one fight because they already talking about a future showdown with Williams Zepeda. The hell with Williams Zepeda. Should have been fighting his ass now, but whatever. Should have been fighting him now. Shout out to Dub, man. But that's not really surprising at all. We already know he was over there. Sound like Zepeda was a champion or something, right? Yeah, right. He waiting for a showdown. You know what I'm saying? Mandatory challenger. Shut up. He wouldn't be waiting if he had took the fight now. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't have had to wait. A champion and Cordina gets to fight Zepeda, right? Right. I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised by that. It's news, but I ain't surprised by it. Well, time to get to work. You know what I'm saying? Conquest was good with it, bro. Good to see you in the building. How you feeling? All that calling dude out only to move this way. Move what way? Which way was he supposed to move? That's why I say, man, it's a lot. I just really don't understand people's takes on this situation. I've been trying to understand for the last couple of weeks, but people ain't making no sense. Ain't nobody career supposed to be on hold. Like you gotta go with the opportunities that present themselves, and you gotta go with the best situation for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I hopefully he did that. You know what I mean? It's still early, so we'll have to wait and see. You know what I mean, we'll wait and see. The chop shot was good, my guy. Corey loses to Zepeda. We'll find out soon enough. We'll find out in due time. Tank should go to 140. You think you should test the waters bout again at 140?
We already ready to go to 40, bro.
140, bro. Yeah, man. I don't got a problem with what nobody doing. I'm not gonna keep doing this unless somebody got information that I don't have. You tell me what a person's supposed to do. You know what I mean? You gotta continue your career. Nobody career stays on hold for any one situation. You know. Want to see B Norman versus Tank now? The way Pops was talking, nobody else said 135 except for maybe Edwin De Los Santos. Yeah, dudes start covering. It ain't nothing to cover for. Y'all just be having the wrong kind of conversations, bro. I really like. It's just annoying to me. Like y'all must have information I don't have. You get what I'm saying? You must have information I don't have. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to cover for you. I'm not on his fucking payroll. I'm not no fucking fanboy. I just go with facts. And again, with this situation, as I called out in advance, people been filling in the blanks, making up their own facts and just running with it. Nobody can tell me what these fighters got going on. Nobody can tell me. Nobody can tell me that he's turned the fight down, turning down offers, but we legit seeing people turn him down and say not right now, and we ignore it and then blame him for what he's doing. You get what I'm saying? He can't make no damn fight by himself. Again, the same person that just sent me this article is also the same person that's letting me know that fight that you keep talking about is not even on the table. So I think we all, and I go for everybody, need to pump their brakes. Pump their brakes. Who out here could definitively tell me that fight was ever on the table next? Nobody. We just reaching, grasping at straws, man. That shit is weird, man. Nobody knows that. No offer has been sent. No offer has been made. None of that stuff. Get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure some people I know that's behind the scenes would know. I'm pretty sure. They'd know that when it's time for that fight to get made, that shit'll get made. People just be making up their own facts, and I mean that shit. I'm following along just like everybody else. I'm saying people making up their own news, filling in blanks, breaking fake news. That shit is weird, man. Weird as hell. Just stop trying to force the fights, bro. You can't force it. Stop trying to force guys to be ducks without shit being offered. You can't duck a fight that ain't offered to you. You can't duck a fight that's not offered to you. And you damn sure not supposed to sit around and wait for it to be offered to you. You keep it moving. You keep it moving, and you take that opportunity when it's presented to you. That's the only thing you could do. Answer that damn phone and be ready for that fight. All that other stuff, people just making up facts. That shit is weird. No offer has been sent. No offer has been made. They ain't even conversating about that fight. That's the part that people don't want to make peace with. Y'all gonna be crying in a minute when y'all see who Tank got to fight. They're gonna be crying about that. And Kello, what's good, my bro? How you feeling, man? I just hate that's a dead-end conversation. Like, I'm over talking about that. I'm over talking about it. Until somebody could bring me some facts and not speculation, I'm not talking about that no more. That shit is over with. They not fighting, and they never was fighting next. Never. They was never fighting next. I don't care what nobody say. Never. They was never fighting next. I don't know why people just losing their minds over that. They got excited for nothing. That shit wasn't coming next. Ain't no way in hell they was giving us that fight next. Omar was good with it, man. I'm over boxing, but boxing let me down again. I feel like it didn't. I just feel like I really didn't. You know why I don't feel like it let me down? Because it ain't too late. It's just people want stuff when they want it, but don't nobody know what's going on behind the scenes, right? We just assume that that's the direction that either team or both people was gonna go, and that's not the reality. That's it at all. I don't think nobody was targeting each other, and I mean that on both sides. I don't think so. Like I said before, man, the same way when Loma pulled away from negotiations, we heard about it. If it was any type of negotiations with Shakur and Tank and Shakur pulled out, we would know about it. It would be public knowledge the same way that situation was with Loma. This shit ain't no secret. People just be making shit up. That shit, I'm tired of that. Making shit up. I don't care. Fight, win your fight, man. Fight your fight and win your fights, bro. That's all I care about. And don't turn down no smoke, stand on business. All that other stuff is just narratives and BS, bro. Narratives and BS. Andrew Gray, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Should Zepeda be next for Shakur or Loma? Should be a reason he number one to offer sanction about who is Zepeda doing, who is he fighting? Shit, everybody he supposed to beat. Should he be next? He should have been next. You get what I'm saying? He should have been now for Shakur Ash instead of Cordina. But the fact that they doing it after they talking about making that fight after, you know, the winner, Cordina and Shakur, is annoying to me when he could have just got that out the way now. I mean, nobody wanted the hell with Cordina, man. He a good fighter, but I just ain't need to see that right now. Hoya Fangs was good with it, my guy. Was good with it. He's in line to fight someone else, so everybody should know the fight was. Man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you that this is the part that makes me sick with boxing fans. People be making themselves upset because they be following these false narratives. They never was in negotiations to even fight each other. Where did people get all this news to say they was even fighting? When? What was we going off? What information do we got? The fighter ain't said shit on the other end. And the other guy been talking about what he got going on. I don't even understand how people thought that was coming next. They both had other people lined up that said no. You thought all roads was going to be pointing to each other? Ain't no way in hell people really confused themselves and fooled themselves into thinking that. Ain't no way, man. There's no way. And I'm past the narratives, bro. Them dudes is dogs. Them dudes going to fight each other when the time is right. And I believe it the way the coach said it, man. That fight going to happen. You got a guy telling you he don't pick the order and you thinking that guy is just going to be the one that just pops up. Hell no, man. I don't even know why people fooled themselves. They never was in negotiations. They both were set to fight other people. That's why I'm like, man, I ain't mad at neither fighter. I ain't mad at neither fighter because I know them dudes ain't making their decisions by themselves, man. I know it. Shout out to Charlie, man. You already know, bro. You already know. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Timothy Spearman, what's good with it? Yeah, I know. We was just talking about that. Every rematch instead of Cordina. I mean, look, it's a better fight, Shower, than Cordina. You know what I mean? Because he ain't coming off a knockout loss, right? Cordina is not a bad fighter, but again, coming off a knockout loss, it's hard to justify that as an option. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with everybody when they say that. I ain't mad at Shakur. He doing what a fighter's supposed to do. It's not his job to pick the fights. It's not his job to cry about who he fighting. It's his job to prepare for the fight, sign on the line, beat ass, and get paid. And I'm tired of people putting more responsibility on the fighters than what really exists. I don't care what they say in the public. I don't care who they call out. I know the business don't go based on who they call out. And it's been that way for years, man. It's been that way for years. It ain't just start with these guys. It's been that way. Get what I'm saying? These dudes ain't picking their fights, man. They not picking their fights, but we crying, blaming it on fighters. I done heard people blame fighters for how much another guy get paid. Like the level of ignorance in the boxing world that exists is at an all-time high. People believe anything with no solid proof. You got the one side quiet as a mouse. That dude ain't said a single word. He just minding his business. And people speaking for him and making up fights for him and making offers for him. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life, man. And for boxing, that shit is weird, man. When dudes was going to fight, we would have known about it. That's all I'm saying. It wouldn't have been all this extra speculation and secrecy. And moving up a weight class, yeah. I mean, look, that's the thing, though, with the Cordina situation. He's fought at 35 before. He's fought at 35 at like, I think it was 4 or 5 times. Like 4 times, I think, before this. So it's not like he's never fought there, right? So, but again, you ain't been there in how long? So that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think, and I believe he should have been there in his last fight. I don't believe his last fight should have been at 130. So a lot of people expected him to be worse off because he's moving up to 35, but it won't be his first, second, or third time he ever fought there. And on top of that, I think he'll be healthier at the weight class. Now, his skill's still going to be what his skill is. He's just not a better fighter than Shakur. He's a good fighter, but he ain't better than Shakur. He's a former world champion. He got a couple title defenses. Yeah, he got a string of like 4 or 5 straight good, solid quality wins before he took that L. So he's a good fighter, Cordina is. I'm not trashing the fight. I'm trashing the setup and the circumstances that surrounded the fight in which they set it up. They set the fight up based off some bullshit, and I can't rock with it. It pisses me off, but hey, I'm not about to cry about it. It is what it is. I'm not about to blame the fighter. Fight where you go where your opportunities at, bro. Go where your opportunities at. Everybody criticizing him for an opportunity that nobody knows if it even existed for him. And from what I'm hearing, it didn't. And we criticize him for an opportunity that he never even got at the time. This shit is crazy. I wish he would fight someone better than coming off a good win. He a champion. I said the same thing. We saying the same thing, bro. Same thing. K. Frontline, what's good with it, bro? This migraine killing you, boy. I know one thing, Rosario should never came back last night on Pro Box with those braids. Nah, yeah, he had them braids from last month. I thought he was gonna lose just because he came in without doing his hair. Bro, and if he ain't dressed to impress, man. You look good, you fight good. You know what I mean? Wow, my new signed fighter to fight Tank. I mean, shit, why not? It's the biggest opportunity for that fighter. If you talking about Shakur. See where he was at 35. Yeah, I think Vasquez got him, and Cordina was gifted. Yeah, that was his last win at before he got sparked. But yeah, he got some solid names, man. He got some good names, man. Got some good names. Short. Right. It's short. And again, people not taking that into account at all, bro. He's an actual replacement because a guy said no. And they keep throwing all these other names out here. De Los Santos, you got to think he over there with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is going to go with in-house fights more so, just like any other promoter. I said this yesterday. So people flipping out over nothing. But it's like any other time, people can make it make sense. You get what I'm saying? But with this one, they don't know why. I can't believe it's because it's an Eddie Hearn fighter. That's for starters. That's a damn replacement fighter for the most part because the Peter said no. And he's just fighting who he's supposed to fight. How do we all ignore that he had a better fight? You get what I'm saying? So I'm not about to sit here and keep crying. It's boxing, bro. Won't be the first time. It won't be the last time a guy pull out a fight or elect not to take a fight, should I say. Cordina number 13. Oh, yeah, most top 10 either. Just fought or about to fight, except Santos. Jopman Zepeda said he's not ready. Yeah, he said not right now due to, I think, having a baby. And shout out to Zepeda. You know what I mean? Congrats to him and his, his new addition and his family. So I could understand that. That's why I'm thinking in this article where they're saying Shakur signed a matchroom, they saying the winner of that fight fights Zepeda like he the gold. It's crazy, but it is what it is, man. So that's how I see that. I put it in context. It was supposed to be Zepeda. We know why it's not Zepeda. That's not Shakur's fault. To my knowledge, this man ain't turned down no fights except for that weird ass 25% offer. Outside of that, I ain't ever hear him turning down no fight that was on the table for him. So if somebody can prove me that that's not the case, then I don't know what the hell people talking about with him moving and what he was supposed to do. Because you can't make no damn fight by yourself. He's not going to be the one to make the offer. Ryo for Tank and Core. I like the Cordina and Ryo fight for Tank and Core. Yeah, man, Barrios just had a Jit too. Yeah, congrats to Barrios. Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah, I ain't mad at him, Hori, because it's real. It's very simple. If you want to push a narrative because you don't like him, then you're gonna go with shit that don't make sense. You're gonna try to make it make sense, but at the end of the day, if you really put it in its proper context, you will know who was supposed to fight who and why that fight is not happening. That fight is not happening because he said no. He's not the guy saying no to quality fights. He's not getting offered to make great fights and saying no and then taking lesser guys. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not flipping. I'm not hearing none of that weird shit. We know how the business of boxing go, bro. These dudes ain't in control. Let's just hope that he made the right move. Let's just hope he made the right move. That's all. You know what I mean? And I hope that for his career's sake. You get what I'm saying? Rob Walker was good, bro. Matchmakers make the fights boxers and say what they want. But their team and their promoters move the business of boxing. Give it time. The fights we want to see will happen. Rob Walker, why you coming here truth telling like that, bro? You gonna come right in here truth telling like that, man. I've been saying that all along. They can say what they want. They call who they want out. They speaking as individuals and fighters, but they make them decisions as a team. And a lot of time, the guy that they just recently called out don't be in the immediate plans. Hate to break people, burst people bubble. That's the fact. Y'all think dudes is going in these rooms, sitting down with their teams like, yeah, I want the most dangerous, most riskiest guy out there. Give it to me. That's not even his responsibility to worry about that. I'm pretty sure as a fighter, their team provide them with options and they select who, which of the options are they presented with something and they can say yes or no. It's that simple. But I don't see no fighter sitting there pressed about who they're going to fight next. I just don't see it that way. Todd was good with it, fam. Saying why not fight 4-0 WBC 6th ranked Andy Cruz, who's still a prospect. Yeah, they bleeding, Todd. They bleeding at this point, bro. Might have to fight just whoever they try to give you. Yeah, you don't. But in this case, what's the options? You with Eddie Hearn. What fighters do Eddie Hearn got? You get what I'm saying? Most of the names people throwing out are not Eddie Hearn fighters. They're not matchroom fighters. And you know these dudes gonna look to make an in-house fight first. You know it. Well, he was a free agent, Kello. He was. Past tense was. was. He ain't no more. I wish it was like that. Just boxing would be on top again. Yeah, it would. It would if they could just fight exactly who they call out with no issues, no nothing. Just getting there and make the fights. It'd be dope. But we're a long ways from that ever being that way. What's going on over here, man? Oh, that's why I wasn't working, man. My bad, y'all. Damn. Yeah, man. I think that'd be weak. I think it'd be safe to say, Kello, if he sent him on a Euro tour, it's safe to say he failed him. Safe to say. This first one, I'm a give the benefit of doubt because the better guy, got a situation going on. So he chose not to fight right now. So I get it. In my opinion, I don't think that's a duck. He got a valid reason why he chose not to fight, especially if the very next guy he fight is the winner out of this fight coming up. I respect it. So I'm glad I held my reservations on calling him a duck, but I still hate the timing of it, and the fact that, him saying not right now presented this option, Cordina, just for more people to talk shit. You know what I mean? I think he deserved a better opportunity than that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts, Optimus. It is. Anyway, next, Shakur said, "Fire," said one casual fan, right? Yeah, that's how they be. He's talking about fighting them. Yeah, that's how they be. He said he'd fight him. Man, of course, with matchroom, if it lines up for him, 140 fights when he moves up. Yeah, depending on how long he's there. You know what I mean? They saying they're gonna make a press run or a press conference or something in Los Angeles next week or something. So maybe we'll get more details as to how long he over there. But I'm thinking it got to be something along the lines of 1 or 2 fights. It got to be. Thought that was Turkey was doing. I really can't say that. It's not. Corey can't make or bite him. Now you see what I'm saying? You can't. He can't. He can't, and you can't make certain offers to certain people and think that that's how the fight gonna get made from him making the offer. That's why I said, man, this whole situation just been a headache for me because we only been talking about him. People won't dare mention the other side. They just like him. Every move he make, he should have did it this way. He was supposed to do it like this. He was supposed to do it like that. Man, miss me with that. Miss me, man. He's supposed to do exactly what he doing. Keep it moving, man. Take the opportunity, the best opportunity that presents itself to you at the time, and just keep it moving. Every 2 years, he moves up. He's about to move up. I think he'd be there for a little bit, though. I think he'd be there for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's going up just yet. I don't think he's going up just yet. I don't think he's going up just yet, but we'll see. I mean, time will reveal all. Yeah, yeah, right, Damon. It's his fault. It's his fault because he was supposed to do something. He ain't call Al or he ain't signed a PBC or something like that. Yeah, it's his fault. Yeah, he's supposed to call Al. Says no fighter ever called him. You know what I'm saying? Find me one fighter that said they called Al Heyman and made a fight. I swear I would love to talk to him. He said Turk ain't doing nothing but spending that money. Talking like, no, you know what? I'll say this though, Rod. He said he's not the face of boxing. He came out and said that. I think he came out and made a statement being I guess, I don't know what to say, sarcastic or whatever, but he did come out recently and say he's no savior or he's no face of boxing or something like that. He did say that. What are the other viable options at 135? For who, Lion? For who? You gotta go over to Golden Boy with freaky old Oscar to get the fight. Just for the pay to still go PC. Right. You get what I'm saying? Hey, bro. And that also, Todd, that also proves that point. Remember, Oscar tried to make it seem like he had to go over there to get the Zepeda fight when he would match him, and they still talking about giving him that fight next. It's all a bunch of politics and BS, bro. All a bunch of politics and BS. I just hope he only on board for a fight or two. You know what I'm saying? Couple fights. You know what I mean? And you could do what you need to do, man. But we'll see, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. He with Matchroom now. Let's see, because Eddie, you on the clock, bro. You got Boots and Shakur. Yeah, your ass is on the clock. You got a potential unification looming for Boots. You hesitated for Shakur. He's still in the win. Supposed to be on the rebound. So eyes is on him because you got both of them guys. You got to deliver, bro. You got to deliver. And that's why I say, are people crazy? Why are we putting the onus on the fighters? The fighters don't make the fights by themselves. If that is the case, then what's the point of having a team? Why do you hire and pay people if you're making fights and facilitating fights by yourself? It's your team's job to put you in the best situation and get the best opportunity for you, not you. You not going in rooms and doing all the damn heavy lifting yourself. You get what I'm saying? Think about how taxing that'd be on a fighter. That's not their job. That's what they got the team for. That's why they got lawyers and shit like that in place. This is why they have people that work for them. Man, we giving the responsibility of the teams of these fighters to the fighters. We saying the fighters are supposed to go out there and make their own fights, which is bullshit. This is why you don't see fights get made like that. Who would never trust Oscar word? Yeah, Oscar full of man. You know, Boots and Shakur not signed long term, so it's cool. Yeah. From what I understand, I said one or two. It didn't specify in there, but it sounded like a couple fight situation. You know what I mean? Beer Grill said Eddie asked GG to fight Andre. He said he wants a tune-up. It's on they're gonna pay for a tune-up. He went to fight Murata, so GG ducked Andre. GGG out here looking like a retired school teacher. So you know what I'm saying? All right, looking like a retired school teacher, man. GGG is, bro. But man, being that you brought up Oscar, so let's keep moving, man. So, you know, just to bring anybody up to speed that didn't catch it, Brian Norman Sr. and Jr., they're on board for that boot smoke. They talking about a little bit more money, and they'll fight them in Philly. If the fight stays in Philly, they want a little bit more. If not, then they could move to another location and they'll take that same amount of money. So hopefully that fight really gets made. Like I said, it's a unification. It makes sense. Both guys got belts. They young. Let's see. Boots' whole mission is to snatch up belts, and I see that as a perfect opportunity to do so. I heard Eddie Hearn made an offer to Barrios. If Barrios can't, if Barrios ain't on board, then why not Brian Norman? So I feel like one of them fights need to be next for Boots. I mean, anything less is stupid. You know what I mean? Stanionis, one of them fights need to be made for that guy, man. Purse pit. Yeah, it got canceled. It had got postponed, bro. It had got postponed. Jake Donovan has spoke about that. He said to his knowledge that Zepeda hasn't fully stepped to the side yet, but I'm pretty sure that's changed now that we hear what's going on with Shakur. So Zepeda is probably just going, like they said, fight the winner. He's still in line to fight the winner of Shakur and Cordina. Make it happen, Boots versus Brian Norman. Yeah, facts. That's what need to happen next. It need to happen. This migraine killing your boy, man. So we're gonna run through this, man. We're gonna talk about a couple more things, though. Yeah, man. They put that in Philly, man. We got to be back out there. We got to make another trip. Man. So let's talk about Oscar Delahoya and his little clapback Thursdays, man. Oscar Delahoya been making it his business to continuously troll fighters, talk crazy. He having fun. He been taking jabs at Berlanga, Devin Haney, different fighters, man. Let's listen to it, man. Listen to it real quick.
All right, guess what time it is? It's Clapback Thursdays. All right, since the boxing world hasn't produced much news lately, I'll have to take this one a different direction. This one actually deserves a full round of applause. Okay, so I love to dance. And who doesn't? And I love wearing my tanga because I'm in great shape. I have a beautiful partner. I don't like tan lines. Okay, so we come back from the beach and we started dancing. What happens next? We go fucking mega viral. Most people think it's hilarious, but of course, some find it offensive. And offensive, why? Why is it so impossible for people to have fun these days? What happened to the world? Why is everybody so fucking angry all the time? People here in America wake up every day looking for something to be offended by. So just listen. Listen to this advice. Throw on some music, a little G-string, and maybe you'll get some for the first time since 2022.
Nah, we gonna pass
Edgar
on that
Berlanga,
G-string,
I called you out for not being Puerto Rican. I simply spoke the facts. So you got embarrassed and posted a 14-year-old photo of me that the world has already seen and memed 1,000,000 times. Bro, why didn't you just post your birth certificate from Puerto Rico? Unless you don't have one. Don't tell me you're another lame who is offended by the truth. Come on, bro. In other news, Devin Haney had his comeback fight last week at the Orange County State Fair. I don't know if you've seen the full video, but Devin throws a punch at a civilian all while standing in front of the Ferris wheel. And he missed. Bro, your dream has officially turned into a fucking nightmare. And as always, the most important topic of every week. Canelo.
Why you keep clapping?
Fuck you.
I'm not gonna hold you, yo. Oscar slow as hell for that. That man got all that money sitting there. He worth all that money sitting around picking with people, bro. He's supposed to be this man's supposed to be promoting fights. He out here picking, yo. He out here picking with the fighters, bro. This man keep messing with Berlanga. He on Canelo helmet, Berlanga. Man. Yeah, but this was Devin Haney response to that. Dev said, if only Oscar would clap back with my money. young Dev said, nah, bro. Clap back with that bread. Oscar, like, we ain't hearing none of that. Dev said, we ain't hearing none of that. Where that money at? Where that bread at, Oscar? Where that money? Oscar, man, pay your tab, Oscar, man. You better get that man his funds. Get that man his dividends, man. Oh, man, my head hurt. Oh, man, get that man his dividends, y'all. Get that man Dev Haney his dividends, man. He said he still ain't get paid, man. He said Oscar withholding funds from him, bro. He withholding funds. I don't know what that situation about, but it's pretty funny, man. Oscar's a damn nut when it's all said and done, man. I ain't gonna lie, the Clapback Thursday shit is a little funny. I ain't gonna hold you. So it's a little funny. It's a little funny, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But in other news, pardon me, I wasn't able to find the audio. I do believe there's audio of Ryo saying this, but you know, he was being brought up recently as one of Tank possible opponents. But like I told y'all, Robert Garcia said he wouldn't even be ready by that time to fight. So that's all. But he did speak about Tank, and he said he wouldn't be surprised if he knocked him out. I mean, it sounds good, but maybe it's a future opponent, maybe down the line if Ryo keep winning. You know what I'm saying? We never know. You know what I'm saying? He ain't saying nothing but what a fighter's supposed to say, so I don't trip when I hear him say it. He's supposed to say he'll knock him out. But I think most of us in here, pretty much all of us in here, know how that fight would go if it happened. So there's that. Know what I mean? But what else, man? I got something else I wanted to touch on, man, real quick. What was it? Oh, damn, I almost forgot. Oscar in a good space. Yeah, he having fun. That's what he said. He said, I mean, that Shannon Sharp interview, if y'all ain't catch it, when he did the one he did with Shannon Sharp, he was talking a lot in that. Said he in a good space and all that good stuff, man. So it seemed like it because he's smiling, he playing around, he running around with his shirt off, dancing around in thong bikinis or tongas or whatever he called it. I'm not into that. But him making videos like that going viral for looking silly, like he having fun. Look like he having fun. Salute to him, man, because I know at one point, you know, he was dealing with rehab and all that other stuff. So good to see him in a good space, but he a damn nut. I ain't gonna lie, the Clapback Thursday stuff is a little funny. You know what I mean? He got something there, man. I think people will tune into that because he a nuisance, bro. He just staring shit up. He's staring a pot every single time he upload a video. I haven't smoked for Ryle since he's at 142. That's a good fight. He meant to say he wouldn't be surprised if he got knocked out. Yeah, man. Yeah, stupid. I boosted. He said that, man, Oscar's gonna beat old dude with Speedos. Yeah, that's how he gonna be, bro. That's how Oscar a damn nut, yo. We charged the laptop, man. Oh yeah, so Benavidez' ribs were broken in his last fight. They didn't know if he would come back in December. Nah, I didn't see that. I know he had some issues with his hand too. I actually had like torn ligament or something like that in his hand. Benavidez did. So I don't know. I ain't hear that though. That's crazy. mm. So oh yeah, something else I wanted. Keyshawn Davis, y'all. Shout out to my guy LetsBuild. Keyshawn Davis was in line for fighting this guy, Lucas Body. And we remember Lucas Body last time he was in the ring.
Right from Body. And another one. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Knockout of the year contender, Lucas Prince Body has. Good right from Body. And another one. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Knockout of the year contender, Lucas.
And that shit was vicious. That was brutal. You know what I mean? But a lot of people gonna overlook the master class that was being performed and executed, man. He just made a mistake, kept his chin in the air and his head on the line a little too long. He paid the ultimate price, man. Shout out to Ashton Seal, man. I know he'll bounce back. He just got caught with a shot. It happens, but he was absolutely styling on Lucas Body. He was styling on him. It was looking good. It was entertaining. Sharp, fast, crisp with his punches, punch selection, man. He was just having fun in there, man. I think he got maybe a little too comfortable, maybe got a little lax, maybe lack of lost focus temporarily, right? Just made a little subtle mistake in there and he paid for it. But that's who Keyshawn Davis was supposed to be fighting, Lucas Body, the guy that knocked him out. But I'm hearing that he backed out. Again, shout out to the box. I'm hearing Lucas Body backed out. So now I don't know exactly who Keyshawn gonna fight, but that would have been a good fight for Keyshawn. Dude, 17-0, 15 knockouts, coming off a brutal knockout win like that. You know what I mean? Punching power would have been good on Keyshawn's resume. Fighting another puncher because he just beat up Miguel Medueno in his last fight, which was entertaining to watch. KO was good with it, bro. Was good, bro. How you feeling? Yo, he was whooping his ass, man. He was whooping his ass. Look, that was a good fight. That was a damn good fight. It was entertaining. So, like I said, him coming off that win, Lucas Body coming off that crazy knockout win, that upset, like that over Ashton Seal, would have been a good fight for Keyshawn. But like I said, I'm hearing he backed out. So that fight is off now. I don't know who Keyshawn gonna fight next. But he's supposed to be back November 9th, and it was going to be against Lucas Body, but he probably want to extend his KO streak a little. I mean, not KO streak, his undefeated streak a little bit long. What's up, KO? Talk to me, man. If the ref counted to 1, he's been put in jail. Oh yeah. Man, that was a bad one, man. That was a bad one. Oh, multi-fight deal, matchroom. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like we just been duped, man. Like I think I seen you speak about it a little bit earlier, man. We felt like that fight was next, you know, the fight, but I just never thought so. I never thought so. You know what I'm saying? I never thought so. And from what I hear, from what I keep hearing, I hear it wasn't even on the table. And that's unfortunate because we spent, I mean, well, for people, I ain't arguing with nobody, but I see everybody arguing about it. So much bullshit news had to come out from it. I hate it, but it is what it is, man. I just hope it ain't no long-term situation, which I don't think it is, but it's bullshit because you should have been able to fight. Should have been able to fight this dude without doing that, man. But whatever. It is what it is, man. I can't let boxing stress me. I just gotta try to enjoy it and hopefully the decision he made it end up being a good one for him. You know what I'm saying? But that at least you know you ain't getting that fight for the next 2 fights. But again, man, my problem is I want to know like what was the focus on the other side? Was the focus to go fight him? Because look, everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people around this internet sure enough think that was the next fight for sure, and I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So he was already leaning towards that. Yeah, it already looked like he was headed in that direction. You know what I'm saying? But I get it, man. People feel like that takes the fight off the table, I guess, with him going with Eddie, but no, I ain't. It don't say multi-fight, but I'm assuming that it is. Why? And maybe because I did see that it was a 1-fight deal, but I don't know. It didn't specify in the article I read, right? But I'm thinking more than one because they already talked about Williams and Pater after the fact. So it could be wrong, but they're gonna do a press conference next week. They said in LA, so we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out. That's why I said that, y'all. That's why I feel like it's more than one fight. So it didn't specify how many. It just said Cordina said he signed. You know what I mean? Said he fighting Cordina. Said the winner of that fight should fight Zepeda next. So that's what makes me think it's more than one fight. They didn't specify in the article, but that sounds like they already, you know what I mean, got another fight lined up. That's at least 2 fights. So even if he ain't signed on for multiple fights, we at least know that's the next available fight. So that's 2 more fights before we even, get to him fighting somebody else. It kind of stinks because I don't think Cordina should have ever existed, man. But that's just me. I feel like as a champion, man, them dudes should be able to fight at unifications and that's it, man. And the fact that they can't is whack. But again, man, you're responsible for who you do business with, who you sign on with, but your team got to get you them fights, man. And I get it when people look at Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, you just don't feel like he gonna facilitate no tank fight for him. So I get it, but man, it's tough. Verse Havoc was good, bro. And it's migraine. It's on your boy helmet. I gotta go drink some water. Yeah, that's why I had that feeling too, Kello. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't flipping out just yet. I mean, I ain't tripping yet, because again, it's kind of like, we see what the first guy did. He said not right now. So that led to some bullshit. And we also know that we seen this coming. You know what I'm saying? I damn sure know if it wasn't Zepeda, it wasn't gonna be Tank. Too much like right, man. It'd have been too much like right. But yeah, man, Keyshawn ain't fighting Lucas' body. Like I said, they said he backed out. So I don't know who the younger gonna fight on the knife, man. I don't know who he gonna fight on the knife. We'll wait and see. But yeah, that's the latest news. Shakur the Matchroom. Brian Norman Jr. is on board with fighting Boots Ennis next. Him and his pops, they said it's a counter offer out there, man. They want a little bit more money. If they fighting in Philly, they said if they want to fight somewhere else, they'd take the same amount of money. So let's see what Boots and Bozy say. Hopefully somebody send them that live or they get wind of what's going on and they respond. I mean, I salute to everybody in the building, man. It's migraines wiping your boy out, man. Y'all smash the like button for me, man. Man, y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of this good Thursday, man. We'll be back tomorrow to build on this good boxing, man. Oh, man. So, yeah, Matchroom Core, aka International Core. Hopefully he don't go on no UK tour because I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? He already starting with Cordina. Look, like I said, Cordina is a good fighter, bro. But you can't justify no title shot at a higher weight class coming off a knockout loss. It's a tough sell. We seen it happen before, but we just don't like it. I think we deserve better. I think Shakur deserved better. But at the same token, that's who he with. So he kind of got to deal with it. Shout out to my boy KO, man. I'm not gonna panic yet, yo. I'm not gonna panic. I don't think the move necessarily took the fight off the table. I just think it kills it for now for people. But you know what? I don't know if my brother's still in here. I'd rather this than to hear continuous narratives. I'd rather at least make a move where we could shut up about it because we know it's not happening. You get what I'm trying to say? Instead of just going back and forth, because I'm gonna tell you what I really think. I just don't think that was the plan on either side. I think a lot of shit was being talked, but I can't find no evidence or no factual evidence where I could say both guys was focused on each other or both teams, because they ain't making the fights by themselves. It was focused on one another. So like I said, I never thought we was gonna get it, but the illusion was out there, and it was created in large part due to my boy, some of the stuff he was saying, right? Tank, on the other hand, he was radio silent. Only thing he spoke on was shutting down the BS, right? Outside of that, like I said, it's just been a lot of we've been left to speculate, and I hate that. You get what I'm saying? I think we all deserve better. You know what I'm saying? But I really thought that, you know, like I said, the ripple effect started with Lomachenko, man. That shit started with Loma. Zepeda stepped out, and then you got more bullshit. It looked like it created the perfect time for them to fight. But I would love to know, and this is the all honesty from both teams. What's the plan? Was y'all ever trying to fight each other? Was the focus ever each other? Because I just don't get the feeling that it is. But I don't think it's a matter of somebody ducking, right? I think business taking place, and I think they're gonna string us along a bit more before they make that fight. That's what I think. Shout out to Rodzilla, man. What's good with it, bro? Yeah, man, I've been drinking a lot of water, so I'm surprised. I think, you know what? I think I waited too long to eat. Aisha, peace to the queen. Appreciate you, man. Best deals for him, like Boots. Yeah, I think that too. That's what I think. So it's a lot. It's not as cut and dry as like blaming him for a decision he made, right? But I understand where people have reservations about it. Like, you make a certain move, then they feel like it takes fights immediately off the table for you. But I just don't feel like that fight was immediately on the table. And like I said again, and I'm gonna close with this, from what I heard, it just wasn't an option right now. And that sounds very believable because all of the information that we've been getting surrounding that fight has been like hearsay. It's been very spotty, and it's been very inconsistent. Whenever information comes out in that fashion and it's not consistent, it's not solid, I know what it is. You get what I'm saying? I mean, it's bullshit more times than not. And that's what we got. So got a lot of speculating. You got people being accused of ducking. You got guys being blamed for who other guys is fighting, knowing that the fighters don't make their fights. It's a lot of BS. So boxing got to do better. They got to, you know what I mean? We deserve better than that. And let's see, man. Let's keep pushing for the best, fighting the best though, man. So with that, man, y'all make sure, I appreciate everybody, man, rocking with your boy. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button on your way out. We gonna be back tomorrow to close this week out strong, talking this good boxing, man. So with that, we gonna get up out of here, y'all. Peace to the fan.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdueboxing shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme's sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word him up. Yeah. You know what time it is. .4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.